All right, Jimmy left on the record here. On the wheels and steels. Flip Mode Productions. 17.5 lock timing B main on the track right now. Getting some warm up laps. And hopefully our audio and video will hold up here for the rest of the night. Comes Nick Bayet. All right, straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. We'll let Nick Bayet hop on up there and take his lap. Straightaway is closed. Brad Crone in the 10, Hornberger in the 9, Young in the 8, Uray in the 7, Morris Davis in the 6, Peralta in the 5, Bayet in the 4, Robert Morgan in the 3. 2 is open, and be cute. Chase Williford. Take your lap there, Nick, if you want. How we doing here on Marshall's? Pretty decent. We need one on the bucket here on the hose. We need one on the bucket on the hose. Juan's going to hop out there because he is a gentleman, a scholar, and man of leisure. All right, here we go. Here we go. 5 minutes. 75 lock timing madness. Marshall's ready. Drivers ready. Taking the top 2 in that A main. Keep it clean. It's sound of the tone. From this back triple, keep things clean. Someone getting it wrong. Other person getting it wrong. Marshall's going everywhere. Good job, good job. All right, we are off and running. Williford hanging on to that whole shot. Robert Morgan in that too. Then we got Peralta, or scratch that, Diego Peralta. Diego goes for a ride, goes out of bounds, has to get marshaled out. In a bad part of the track. Rarely see anyone go upside down over there. That's going to give top 2 a little bit of a breakaway. Peralta going to keep him honest, though. He's got clean air out in front of him, while Morris and Bayet kick and scratch down that straightaway in that 4 or 5 spot. Wilford did a little bit of breakaway, and then he hooked a little bit of a pipe, cashed it in. So 1, 2, and 3 by that start-finish line early on here. Bayet getting around Morris in that 4. He's going to do his best to close up on this wagon train. 1, 2, and 3, all working in the same area of the track. Only room for 2. Oh, Chase goes out of bounds. Has to marshal himself. Gives it up to Peralta. Peralta almost bonks it as well. That puts Robert Morgan. Robert Morgan, no stranger to being out front here in the all green. Black-white wheels through that back triple. Greases the lander. As 2 and 3 going at it. Chase making moves, getting on the inside of Peralta. So the battle's still on for that 2 spot. 1, 2, and 3 all evenly spaced out by about a second. Nick Bayet trying to close in on him in that 4 spot. Then we got Young, Crone, Urea, Davis rounding out the field. 2 minutes in, we still got 3 minutes to go. Chase goes for a ride. Behind you, Juan. The other side of the pipe, Juan. This side, yes, that was Peralta getting it bad. We're getting it wrong the worst time while the marshal's preoccupied with another vehicle. So Peralta into the 3, and he's falling off the back door of Chase and Morgan. Looks like Morgan had a rough one there. Chase got back up top here. So now Chase to the lead. Morgan in the 2, taking the top 2. These two going to try to work together and hang on to this lead they have over Peralta and Bayet. 3 and 4 by the start-finish line. John Young getting into that mix as well. So Morgan getting it wrong again. Morris, that's number 2 working on you. That allowed Peralta catch back up to Morgan in that 2 spot.
2 minutes left.
Thank you, Morris. And then you'll have number 3 working up on you when the time comes. Well done, well done. Oh, Willie. Morris saws it off on the post. What's that? Oh. All right, so we got Peralta now to the point. There's Peralta. Where is he? There he is. By that start-finish line, he goes. Chasing that 2. Not sure how that happened. Diego, those are your leaders working with you. Thank you very much. Game on, game on.
1 minute left.
Yes. All right, we're getting things figured out here. Up in the timing and scoring booth. Williford in the 1, Peralta in the 2. There we go. That looks right. Morgan giving chase here with 24 seconds. Oh, Peralta gets it wrong. And Robert checked up, and it worked out for him. Then Peralta goes to the inside, skies it. Morgan's got to go double single. So they're going to live to fight another day here with 12 seconds to go. 12 seconds to go. They're going to get around for one more, and it's going to be a race to the line for Peralta and Morgan. There they go. They get by. So this is going to be their last lap. Diego's going to get by. Maybe. No, he got chopped at the line, so everyone's racing to the line here. Oh, Morgan got around Peralta there. Peralta got a little squirrely. So Morgan gonna eke out that number 2 spot. By the start-finish line he goes with Chase taking the win. Morgan gonna take the 2. Peralta gonna settle for that 3. And that is a race all stop, taking Chase Williford and Robert Morgan into that A main event.
Race is completed.
Marshals, grab your blowers. Marshals, grab your blowers. We need all those drivers from race number 1 down on the track to Marshall. Our Novice Division A main is coming up, and that's going to be called by Leia Anderson. Thanks, Leia. We need all those drivers from that last race down on the track, please. All those drivers from that last race down on the track. Should have plenty of you. Thank you again to our volunteer marshals. All right, novice. You guys go and roll them out, check them in, roll them out, check them in. Marshals, get to your spots, please. And we're going to turn it over to Leia.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Leia's going to take charge here and call out our novice A main.
"45 seconds to the start of the race.
Watching the center. All right, no more laps, no more laps. Bella in the 3,
3
Dalen in the
seconds to
2,
the start of the race.
and your top qualifier of novice A main is going to be Lily Saunders. No pressure, Lily.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. At the sound of the tone.
Less than 5.
Everyone's starting out clean. Lily trying to do a breakaway. She gets it wrong. Going into the back triple. roller doubles. Bella, that's going to be your leader. On a 12.526. Keep it clean. Steady, reins the waist. With 3 minutes to go. Lily, double. Dalen going down the straightaway. He's in the 2. And Bella running out your field. $2:15 to go.
Minutes left.
$1:30 to go. Lily going down that straight. She's on a 12.522. Watching the back triple. Watching the back triple. That was Bella getting it wrong.
Minute left.
Only 3 people in novice tonight. Lily in the lead with a 12.522 with 25 seconds to go. Watching in center. Clear. Let off. That is time. When I call your name, you will be done. Bella, you are done. Oh, Lily. Dalen, you are done. Waiting on your winner. Lily gonna be taking the win with a 12.527.
Race is completed.
Right on. Marshals, grab your blowers. Marshals, grab your blowers. Good job to our novice drivers. Thank you guys for hanging in there all the way through to the end. We got our short course stadium truck division coming up next. We need a bunch of help. We need a bunch of help out on the track. We need a bunch of marshals. All right, we need a bunch of volunteer marshals out here. Bunch of volunteer marshals, please. All right, what happened
Brendan
here?
Edwards.
Yeah, Morris, that belongs over there by
1 minute to the start of the race.
Lily. We need volunteer marshals, please. We need volunteer marshals. We've gone from 4 to 2. I think I saw Keith
45 seconds to
leaving
the
the
start of the race.
building. So short course division. The only two making it to the very end.
Ego area.
All right.
3 seconds to the start of the race.
Marshals ready. Drivers ready. Oh, sorry. Go ahead and roll them out. Check them in. You gotta take your last. We're gonna have Diego in that 2 and Brennan. Oh no, there's Keith. Right on. I thought I saw you leave, but you were here.
3
Right
seconds to the
on.
start of the race.
All right, we got a 3-truck dance here. Keith in the 3, Diego in the 2, Brennan Edwards in that pole position. Straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Finish the lap you're on and get in your grid spots. And we will light this candle here. All right, the only way Brendan is going to win is if he laps you guys, and I'm giving you guys full authority to prevent him from doing that. Marshals ready, drivers ready. Let's go racing. Sound of the tone. We appreciate you truck drivers coming on out and keeping this class alive here. I know with only 3 out here, there's not a lot of parity, but we could still run these laps together and have some fun. Still looking good on our audio here and our recording. But so far, so good. Getting things done here with our Larry Tom production camera and audio crew. Brendan's is in last place. He's not in first place till he laps the field. Diego's leading us out. Keith in the 2. Brendan Edwards in that 3. Here's your leader working his way through that back triple. And the all silver black wheel. Short course truck. Keith in that 2. Working his way over that back triple. Double single he goes. Brendan in the 3 on a tear. Working his way through the panda piles. Got that short course. Keith letting him by easy. He's gonna buy his time though. He'll get him on the next one. Brennan in the white, red, gray, black wheel. Associated short course truck. Getting it wrong there, has to get marshaled out. By the start finish line he goes. We are 150 in. Yeah, going upside down. Guys get marshaled out. Gets a stellar marshal from Juan. A for effort. Oh, and Brennan, just like that, gets by. So now Brennan's in first place. Diego in that 2. Keith in the 3. Creep up on that halfway mark. Again, if you have a tab inside the store, please go inside and get that squared away. Do not wait till the end. You guys are supposed to take out Brendan, not each other. Oval racing is a full go for Friday. And then back to off-road racing on Saturday. Doors open at 10. Racing starts at 1. The remainder of the race schedule is posted inside, so if you want to go by and take a picture of that up until the track build for our DC, which is going down on the 24th, 25th, and 26th. I'm pretty sure everyone will have an opportunity to club race once or twice on the DC layout prior to the DC. Even those who are participating, we'll see if that is true or not. There goes Brennan by the start-finish line. Ripping off another one. No change in the order. Edwards, Urea, Hillings, the minute 10 to go. 21-5. A main event coming up next.
1 minute left.
.35 seconds left on the clock. Ten seconds to go. 10 seconds to go. Guys are racing to the line. Keith, you are done taking that 3 spot. Diego getting a good run, getting over that center triple. And Brennan taking the W. Here comes Diego in that 2. That is a race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. Marshals, grab your blowers. We'll need a bunch of volunteers. We only had 3 racers up there. So we'll need about 5 volunteer marshals, please. 5 volunteer marshals for our 21-5 A main. Let's get these guys a full complement of marshals, please. It's going to be an 11-car heat.
Race is completed. Caller. Evan Purdue.
Let's get some marshals
Easy
out
ball.
here. Let's get some marshals out here, please.
Brent Morgan.
All right, let's get some marshals out here. Diego, Aaron, Willie, Paul. Come on out and help, man. Let's go. Guys, go ahead and roll them out, Brian
Davis.
Stieber in that 11. Chandra Walker in that 10. Alex
Ryan
Walker in the
Stieber.
9. Brian Davis
Gilbert
in the
Lozano.
8. Gilbert
Derek Tracy.
Lozano in the 7. Derek Tracy in the 6. Darren Morgan in the 5. Suzuki in the 4. Peralta in the 3. Fertig in the 2. And your top qualifier, Mike Haller. Straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Get in your grid spots.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Grid them up, grid them up, grid them up.
.45 seconds to the start of the race.
Oh, sorry, I forgot. Paul Weir's top qualifier. He doesn't have to marshal. Uh,
3 seconds to the start of the race.
Keith, will you slide over next to Brendan? Take that spot. I want to give you guys full compliment. Thank you, marshals. Thank you, guys. All right, here we go. Alex,
15
scoot
seconds
by
to
the
start
line.
the
I want
race.
to make sure this caught you. Put a transponder in your car, buddy.
Less than 5.
What's that? All right. All right. It's going to be hard for me to hand count you there, kiddo, with this race. All right, here we go. Marshals ready. Drivers ready. You guys keep things clean, especially in the back. You guys have to check up quite a bit in the first couple turns. Let's get it on. Sound of the tone. You knuckleheads, keep it clean. Keep it clean. This is the moneymaker right here, working the way through that back triple. People, all kinds of people getting it wrong. One doing the Texas two-step. Shane in there to help. Yikes, who came out there unscathed? Darren Morgan got by first. What? Scratch that. Keller got by first. Darren Morgan flies through the smoke into that 2 spot. Brian Davis with a great start in the 3. Here we go. That's what I like to see. Everyone loves a good underdog story. Keller up front and working his way through that back triple. Getting by Stever. Thank you very much. Oh, number 2, Darren getting it wrong. And then pileup ensues. So Darren going to stay out front here in that 2 spot. I believe that's Peralta moving up into that 3. You're going to have 2 and 3 working up on you, Mr. Stever, shortly. And then we got a whole gaggle of cars. Oh, Darren gets it wrong again. He did that the last lap. He's going to fall to that 3. Peralta moving to that 2. Keller reaping all the benefits. He is gone. Off the straightaway he goes. Lap traffic may be a factor, so don't count it out yet. We're minute 42 in, 3:15 to go. There goes your leader through that back triple. Double single he goes. Coming up on Brian Davis next. No water. We only got 7 heats. We're pushing on. Keller in the 1, Peralta in the 2, Darren Morgan hanging on to that 3 spot. Furtick, Suzuki, Tracy, Lozano, Davis, Walker, and Stever. Alex Walker in the mix there somewhere, but he is sand transponder. Let's pick up our leader somewhere. There he is, working up on Mr. Lozano. That is your leader. Getting by clean. Thank you guys very much. Game on, game on. Mr. Tracy, your leader's going to be working up on you shortly. When the time comes, you know what to do. There, Tracy, showing some good poise here. I don't know how long it's been since he's raced, but he is getting out on that track pretty decent for his first time out in a while. Apparently, he doesn't like me saying his name. There we go. Mike Keller working his way through some traffic. And it's going to get some clean air.
Minutes left.
Who we got in that 2 spot? Peralta is still in that 2. Where is Peralta? There he is working his way through that back triple. So Mike Keller enjoying an 8.8 second lead here. Peralta in that 2. Evan Furtick now finding his way into that 3. Darren Morgan not letting him get too far away. Suzuki trying to make up for some lost time there. So to battle on for that 3 spot between Furtick and Darren Morgan. Suzuki in the 5, Tracy Lozano, Davis, Chandra Walker, and Brian Stever, Alex Walker, somewhere in the mix there. We'll just assume that Mom beat you today. How about that? Here comes your leader by the timing and scoring booth with 1:05 left.
A minute left.
Watch on that straight, go high on the straight, go high on the straight. Looks like Furtick breaking away now. He is looking solid in that 3 spot. So 1, 2, and 3 all spread out by about 7 seconds. Closest battle is going to be between Darren Morgan and Mark Suzuki. They're separated by 2.5 with only 25 seconds to go. So it looks like our top 3 are pretty set where they're at right now. Barring a disaster. Where is our leader? There he is, working his way over that double in that back triple. Coming up on a whole lot of lap traffic. He's playing it safe. And he's going to race it to the line. Suzuki going for broke. Clips the pipe. Has to get marshaled out. Kyler going to take a win. Peralta finishing out in that 2. Evans going to finish out in the 3. We're waiting on Fertig and Chandra. Everyone else is done. Everyone else is done. And that is a race. All stop, all stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. Marshals, grab your blowers. Thank you again to our volunteer marshals, Kyler, Peralta, Fertig, your top 3. 17.5 lock timing. This will be a fun one to watch because there's someone up there who always finds a way to disappoint me. Let's see if he does it this time. Let's get all of our 21.5 A main drivers out on the track, please. 21.5 A main drivers out on the track to Marshall, with the exception of our back-to-back people. I believe just one of them.
Bosley. John Henry III.
All right, we are well on our way here. We've got 3 more races to get through. Like we got our marshals going where they need to be. And you guys can go ahead and roll them out. Check them in. Roll them out. Check them in.
Why not? East Williford. 45 seconds to the start of the race.
Who else bumped up with Chase? Was that Robert Morgan? There he is.
Robert Morgan.
All right, we got Robert Morgan in the 10, Chase Williford in the 9, Kyle McHenry in the 8, Evan Fertig in the 7, Leigh Anderson in the 6, Garrick Lasher in the 5, why not in the 4, John Henry in the 3, Mike Cocott in the 2, and your top qualifier, hailing from Chandler, Arizona. 5'10", weight unknown, Paul Weir. Straightaway is closed. Go ahead, Evan. Finish that out. Straightaway is closed. I believe that was Evan. Maybe it was Garrick. I'm not sure.
Less than 5.
Whoever's going through that back triple, finish your lap. And let's grid them up. Grid them up.
Evan Fertig.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Marshall's ready. Marshall's ready. Drivers ready. All right, here we go. Marshall's ready. Drivers ready. Keep things clean. Let's go racing the sound of the tone. Oh, we are grabbing a fistful of throttle. No one out in front of him. Watching that back area. Watching that back area. Cocott going for a shortcut. Doesn't pan out there. Gets a little sideways. Henry looking. Can't make it happen. So it's going to be Weir, Cocott, Henry. Followed by Fertig, Lastra, Leia, McHenry, Williford, why not? Looks like Henry got around Cocott. He's got a rear view mirror for of Lastra and Fertig. Down the straightaway they go. So far, so good for Paul Weir. Doing a little breakaway here with John Henry. Cocott and Fertig. Try not to let him get away. As they work their way in the back portion of the track. Paul over that triple. Henry over that triple. Cocott over the triple. Then carnage ensuing. That was Fertig getting it wrong there. Someone going upside down off that back draw. That was Cocott. Henry's going to get around Paul off of Paul mistake. So Henry's going to lead out now. Henry working up on why not? Why not is Faso, but you know what to do when the time comes. Why not doing everything he can to make up this lap here? Look out with a little endo. Messing around doing that triple double. Now it's Henry over the triple. Weir over the triple. Then we got Fertig, Cocott, Leigh Anderson making strides. Garrick, Chase Williford, McHenry, Morgan, why not? Your running order early on there. Robert Morgan getting squirrely there. Scratch that. That was Furtick getting squirrely there. Oh, we're with a mistake. It's going to put Kokot to the 2. Laying out of the 3. Keep things clean. Keep things clean. No one wants to be in second place here. The battle's on for second place. It's a wagon train of Weir, Kokot, Anderson, Furtick, and Lastra. Paul Weir, feeling the pressure, gives it up to Kokot. And then Case is on that double there. That's going to move Leia around now. And Leia with a little
2
bobble.
minutes left.
So lots of things mixing up here. Henry. Says, you guys have fun playing patty cake. I'm getting out of here. He's got a 10-second lead now with 1:40 to go. Henry, Kokot, Weir, Anderson, Lastrick in that 5. Furtick, Williford, Morgan, McHenry. Why not? Your running order. Let's pick up this wagon train for second place. Kokot gets it wrong. Paul Weir nowhere to be found. Oh, he is right there on him because Kokot had to go double single. So Paul Weir back into that 3. Back over that back triple. Going to give chase to Kokot here. Minute 10 to go, minute 10 to go. These guys feeling the nerves here. These guys are overshooting this back triple here. Leaving nothing to chance. Kokot with about a half a straightaway. Over Weir. Weir's got a couple seconds on Anderson. John Henry's in a league of his own here. 40 seconds to go. Now the battle shaping up for third. Leia looking to the inside. Paul pushing a little wide, getting a little squirrely. Leia doesn't want to have anything to do with that. Gets on the binders. Marshall in the center section. Paul pushed it wide. Leia looked to the inside. So Leia going to take over to that 3 spot. Kokot's going to pull away in that 2. And top 4, top 5 are going to be racing to the line here. With time winding down. Actually, Chase going to get by as well. Everyone else will be done when you come by that line. There goes John Henry. Caught you at the line, taking that win with authority. Paul Weir, the last-ditch effort, gets into Leia. After Leia gets it wrong, collects Lastra. Who's going to get marshaled first? Paul gets marshaled first, then he bonks it. Gives it up. Watch on that straightaway. Watch on that straightaway. That is a race. All stop, all stop. Henry's going to take the win. Kokot in the 2. Anderson in that 3. Marshals, grab your blowers. Marshals, grab your blowers. I need all those racers down on the track. To Marshall, please. 17.5 Expert is coming up.
Free. Raccoon. Anderson. Aaron Brown. Anat.
All right, this is your 17.5
Start the
Expert
race.
2-wheel drive A-main. Marshals, please get to your spots. I'm lacking in 3.
45 seconds to the
You
start
think
of the race.
Garrett, can you cover both those, you think? Okay. All right. Will you cover that corner? All right, guys, let's get them checked in. I think we're good.
3 seconds to the start of the race.
What?
Riley Tracy. Full trot. And caller. Seconds to the start of the race.
All right, guys, let's get them lined up. Let's get them lined up. No more laps. No more laps. Straight is closed. Sparky just wrecked. Riley just wrecked. Let's get them lined up before we have no cars left. All right, Willie Smith in the 1, Aaron Brown in the 2, Cowler in that 3, Leffler in the 4, Pequeño Mapache or whatever in the 5, Riley in the 6, and Tony in the 7, and Les in the 8. All right, marshals, keep your heads on a swivel. This is your 17.5 Expert 2-wheel drive. Getting ready to go at the sound of the tone. And they're off. Willie Smith and Aaron Brown going to lead us out. Leffler getting it wrong there. Watching that back triple, there's a car back there. One of Gilbert's most average. All right, Willie in the 1, Sparky in the 2, Cowler in that 3 as they head down the straight. Close battle between Willie and Aaron with Cowler in tow. Top 3 drivers head across the start line as we speak. Diego not far behind. He's holding close. Then Riley. Then Tony. Then Les. And Leffler. Or Leffler and Les. Willie Smith in that 1. Brown in that 2. Cowler in the 3. Everybody's about 1 second apart from each other. Everybody's running smooth laps. Story of this race is if Cowler or Leffler can make it to the top 3. Let's see if he can after getting knocked to the bottom 10. Willie in the 1, Brown in the 2, Cowler in the 3, Diego in that 4 spot. Everybody's nice and spread out. Watch out in the center triple. That was Tony getting it wrong. Top 2 drivers on a 16-lap pace. Brown trying to keep up with Willie. Cowler right behind him, waiting for any mistake. A.E. Losi, A.E. Willie, Brown, Cowler, Diego, Tracy in that 5. Tony moves up to that 6. Leffler in the 7. Les, you're going to have the leaders working with you here shortly. You know what to do. Top 3 drivers, big spread between the 3rd and 4th driver. Diego's about 8 seconds behind the top 3 drivers right now. Willie, Brown, and Cowler, it's been your running order all night for all race. Good, clean racing. Willie coming up on some back markers. Willie, Brown, Cowler, his top 3. Been running that way the whole race. Willie in the 1, Brown in the 2, Cowler in the 3.
2 minutes left.
Diego in that 4 spot. Riley in the 5, Leffler in the 6. Anderson moves up to that 7 spot. Rather, you got Willie coming up on you. Brown in the 2, Cowler in the 3. Got a minute 30 drivers, minute 30. Watching the center triple, there's a car. Okay, clear. Marshaled himself out, sorry. Got a little excited. Willie Smith doing a little breakaway. He's pulling away from Aaron Cowler. And Got about a minute left, drivers. About a minute left. If Brown's going to be able to catch Willie. And Cowler. See if he can catch Brown.
1 minute left.
Top three drivers, Smith, Brown, Cowler. Diego still in that 4. Leffler holding strong in that 5. Riley in the 6. Les and Tony. Tony knows how to race. He got out of Willie's way. Willie down the straight. Brown getting it wrong. That's going to put Cowler in the 2. That's your big race. Cowler and Brown as they head into that middle triple. Tony getting it wrong in the center. Go low, guys. Go low, go low. It's going to give Cowler a little bit of breakaway. 20 seconds, drivers. 20 seconds. Ten seconds, drivers. Got 10 seconds. Let's see if they're going to make one more lap. 5 seconds, guys. 5 seconds to make one more lap. Try and catch. Oh, Brown. And that is a race. Brown, you're done. Leffler, you're done. Willie, Cowler, you're still going for that top spot. Get a mod motor in that. Everybody's done but Cowler and Anderson. And that is a race. Willie Smith with the win. Can't wait for the Facebook post.
As the race director, I decree Jimmy left the winner. Get out of here, Paul. I love you. Leave. Leave me. I know, right? All right, our final race of the evening is going down here. Let's get all of our expert drivers down on the track, please. Expert drivers, need you down on the track. Race number 7. Our 4-wheel drive and stadium truck are going to go at it for 5 minutes here. You guys go to roll them out, check them in. Roll them out, check them in. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Alex Walker in the 9. Scott Chandler in the 8. John Young in the 7. Hornberg in the 6. Morris Davis in the 5. Boomer in the 4. Brennan Edwards in the 3. Kyle McHenry in the 2. And your top qualifier, James Gallatin. Straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Go ahead and grid them up.
A minute to the start of the race.
All right. One's going to help out.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
He goes there. John Henry, are you hanging out there to help? Awesome, thank you. All right, here we go. Juan's going to help out down on the bench.
Start of the race.
All right, here we go. Marshals ready. Drivers ready. Going racing. Sound of the tone. Arnage in the back, our top 3, breaking away early. Gallatin, McHenry, Edwards. Gallatin rolling it over, lands on his feet though. He's able to keep it wide enough to keep McHenry off. 1, 2, and 3 over that back triple. Gallatin, McHenry, Edwards. And we got Boomer Davis. John Young decided not to put a transponder in his car. So who knows where he's at. But Gallatin's up front. Henry in that 2. Boomer in the 4. Davis, Walker, Young. McHenry trying to keep Gallatin honest here. As Edwards start the underpowered two-wheel drive. Doing his best to stay locked into that front car breakaway. Gonna rely on his consistency here. He lacks the nimbleness of these four-wheel drive buggies. Gallatin about a straightaway lead on McHenry. McHenry a little over straightaway over Brennan. About a straightaway and a half. And I think it's going to be, I'm going to call Boomer in the 4, Young in the 5. And Morris, then Alex. Boomer getting around Brennan. So Boomer's going to move up into that 3 spot. Brennan in the 4. And John Young. Morris Walker. With 2:15 to go. 2:15 to go. And huge thanks to everyone for coming on out. Thank you for your support. Hope we provided you with a satisfactory product here at Hobby Action Raceway on a Wednesday night.
Minutes left.
You guys have a safe trip home. We'll hope to see you on Friday and Saturday. Gallatin coming around. Trying to put a lap on the field. He's got some work to do, though, to catch McHenry. McHenry still about a straightaway and a half back. Boomer and Brennan going at it. Boomer going upside down to no man's land. Willie doing his best to get to him quick. Boomer makes another mistake. Now here comes John Young going to challenge for that 3 spot. Oh, Alex ejects his lid. And then gets mugged by the field as they come around. Oh, Brennan goes upside down. So it's going to be Gallatin, McHenry, Boomer. Maybe John Young. I'm not sure. I'm just guessing at this point on him. 35 seconds to go. 35 seconds to go. Our Wild Wednesday Clubbin here. We're about to close things up here. Track will be closed following this race. Pick up your leader, work his way in that back section there. Over that back triple he goes. By the time the scoring booth, ripping off another one. He's going to get by for his white flag lap. Everyone else will be done when you come by that line. That is time. McHenry, you are done in that too. John Young, you are done. Brennan, you are done. Boomer, you're done. Everyone else is done when you come by that line. Waiting on Morris and Alex. Like Alex is off the track. All right, that is the race. All stop, all stop. Track is closed. Track is closed. Thanks again for coming on out. Hope you all had a good time. We'll see you on the next one. Little Raccoon taking first place in marshalling. At a kid.